Greetings. Welcome to another live stream. I'm going to do a quick sound check here. All right, just adjusting my mic. You know when you log in sometimes and you encounter an issue that does not increase the state of happiness, it actually decreases that state of happiness. It's like logging on to disappointment or logging in to anger. You know, you expect something, things, the way you left them or the way you last saw them to still be there. Well, today was not the case. No, it was not. I came over to the realist house to, finish working on stuff. And I go over to the dock. And well, and I see this privacy screen from the next door neighbor. And well, it's it's awful. It really is awful. Just just occurred overnight. It's just there now. But it gets worse. It gets worse. So we come down here and you can see it's yes, there is space there. No, they did not go over onto our property line. I checked real good already because I was wanting to return if anything was encroaching, and unfortunately, it's not. So if you look inside the newbie shed, what was now, well, what was, just this, right? A good view is now this. It is now this. But it's not just us. No, 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 it's not. These poor people in this blue house here, before they too, because this was not him. This was not him, right? As you've seen in previous live streams, as I have been working on the realist house. These poor people, what they have to contend with is a lot worse. Look at this. Totally blocks it. Now, before people start harping on, well, you can just de-render it. Here is the issue. And look, they even have to endure it on their rooftop just like we do. Oh, right. Here's the issue. Number one, there would be no need to de-render this privacy mess if these people actually de-rendered what they didn't want to see first. Also, what I find absolutely infuriating is that they have waterfront property, right? By, river going out to the ocean, okay? However, that's not good enough for them because they want the surround behind them to be denied a simple view, a simple view that is technically public because everybody can see it. But once you start blocking it, even the simple joy of looking out your window at the view has been demolished because of somebody's entitlement. And so they put up a privacy screen when they can just as well de-render. Why should the surrounding people have to do an extra step in de-rendering someone's privacy screen that's living on the water side front? Why? Why can't this person, for example, be the one to de-render? It's a simple question, but it's people like this person that makes living on mainland difficult. It is the number one issue with people that are entitled like this. Now, yes, it's bad for our side, on our side of the privacy screen, but my heart, it really does go out to these people. I mean, that's awful. And also, what if these people, what if they don't use Firestorm and they're unable to de-render? What if they're using the SL client and there isn't that de-render feature? They have to put up with this. They have to put up with this because this person, this one person with a tiny amount of land is denying everyone else a simple view that, I'm sure they paid a pretty penny for that land to have this view. And it was okay, as we saw before, without this privacy screen. But because of the ego and I suppose, what they want privacy. So they put up this ugly privacy screen and, like, yeah, now everything's private. Oh, it doesn't matter what other people, think or what they're being denied of. It's all about me. And sure, there is the whole debate of, well, it's their land. They can do what they want to. Yes, that's true. But as a human, we have free will. We can choose to be good. We can choose to be thoughtful. We can choose to be considerate. And we can also choose to do bad things and be bad. Why make a choice on purpose to be inconsiderate and uh, egotistical to the people that lives next to you? Why make that choice? Why make that choice? It puts into question the type of person that this particular view hog is. I am pissed off because this person, by putting up this privacy screen, has outreached their land. Think about it. By putting up this privacy screen, they are denying others a view. They are making making other people's mainland living more difficult, not showing any consideration, which, yeah, that also makes mainland living difficult when you have neighbors that think this is okay. It isn't. It is not okay. And it's it's amazing to me. This person, I've looked at their profile. They've been in Second Life for 16 years. And what they don't know how to de-render. I'm sure they're using Firestorm, right? If you've been in Second Life for that long, then more or less you're going to be using Firestorm. Now, if they are using the SL client, and they have no idea about de-rendering, yeah, that's not an excuse. Actually, that makes the case for them to be more considerate about privacy screens, you know? Like, well, okay, so I can't de-render, I don't even know what it's about or whatever, if they don't know. And if they were a genuinely nice person, a good neighbor, then they would think ahead and they wouldn't even put up a privacy screen, right? So I'm pissed. I'm so pissed that I'm calm. That is not good for me. This person with their privacy screen is just oblivious to those around them. And it's like, what, living on the water side isn't good enough? They want to own like the view as well. I mean, look at that. I mean, look, this privacy screen is affecting the realist house, right? Our group and these people. And I mean, this person has totally destroyed the view. Totally. There is no one else in this area that has a privacy screen, but they wanted, I guess, to be the first. Like, this is not a good way to make friends in your neighborhood. Maybe, I guess they don't want to make friends. The bare bones of it for me is this: one action from one person that affects other people in such a way that it's up to the other people to adapt and adjust, because the person is too entitled, is too thoughtless, is too inconsiderate to think about those around them. I loathe people like that. And yes, it's Second Life, but we all know land is very important. It's highly important to me. Land is a big thing. Owning your land is a big thing. And, we all make do with what we have on mainland because it's not going to be getting any better from Linden Labs. That we know. But this person, just no consideration, just no thought. If they have Firestorm and if they feel the need to have a privacy screen, then they need to de-render instead. I don't like being forced to have to de-render, like in this situation, but this person is making me do something that I don't want to do because they haven't thought to do it themselves. Why do we have to adapt to the entitlement of mind of others? Why? Why is it always the good people, the nice people that suffer these idiots? Why? Why? Well, let's see. Obviously, this person doesn't care. They have no sincerity toward the people that lives near them. That's obvious. They are so self-absorbed that they think that it's okay to put up a privacy screen and, pretend that they're living the perfect second life without any regard to anyone else. I mean, what kind of person is it that can do this and not even have any consideration for these poor people behind this privacy screen? I mean, that's just cruel. And I know it's objects and pixels but it's the point. I mean, land isn't cheap. We all should be able to enjoy the land where we live. And this person, without any thought, has just made it ugly for these people. They've made it ugly for us too. I mean, we have a privacy screen window as well. Well, we actually got two of them. So one less than the people behind, right? And it's just like, well, yeah, don't care. Don't care. So I want to investigate something. So I'm going to temporarily de-render the privacy screen. Now this how it was before. Like, what's the problem? I don't see anything that deserve that kind of privacy screen. Surely they understood that by putting up that privacy screen, it would totally block these people's views. But no, they just put it up. I mean, look, you can get those privacy screens where it's like transparent on one side. They didn't even think to get one of those. It's just like, no, no, deny everyone. You know, just, it's infuriating. So that's what I wanted to say. And I've said it. And what I'm going to do is I am this person, and I'm going to say that I'm from next door and I have a YouTube channel and that they're featured on today's live stream. Because, well, if I sent a note card, maybe they wouldn't read it or whatever. I didn't want to do a note card because, they'd come back all angry. And I'm sure getting an IM with a link to a live stream about their uh, inconsiderate mainland living practices would probably infuriate them. Well, bad behavior has consequences. That'll be it from me. Bye.